and then we're spinning, and then we're walking, and then I'm hip bumping, and then I'm just shimmying.
Oh, we're shimmying. Shimmying?
Yeah,
okay.
And then we come over here.
Oh, that's good. Oh, wow.
And we keep walking.
I just want to welcome everybody and thank you all for being here to celebrate this amazing couple. I don't know if you've all noticed, but they light each other up.
Amber, I'm so thankful that today I get to marry my best friend.
You got it. Amber, you are a true definition of a best friend and a friendship I will forever cherish. You are a cheerleader and a rock every single day. You are someone that will sit in silence and hold your hand and also cheer you on for all of the good days. You got it. My wish is that everyone could have an Amber Buster in their life. All of us up here are truly so lucky to have someone so kind-hearted and beautiful as our best friends. I love you so much.
Who would have thought one simple message would put us right here today?
Amber and I were walking one afternoon and we were walking to get ice cream. I remember we were just talking about guys and just general girl conversation. And Amber starts to bring up this Drew guy.
Drew's always been that great friend that I could call or text and say, hey, you care if I come over? He'd say, heck no, get over here. And I'd say, perfect, because I'm in your driveway right now.
The story continues and Amber begins to tell me that she messages him on Facebook.
I'm so thankful I sent you that message 800 days ago and that you actually responded.
And I'm so glad that I replied.
Me never started to wonder if Drew would ever find the right woman. We heard about Amber. We thought she was a myth. It was seriously a good 6 weeks, I think. We were like, who is this Amber girl? Is it possible?
And I said, hey, Drew, we want to go do something this weekend? He goes, oh, I can't. I got a date in Iowa City with that Amber girl. I thought, oh, good for you, big guy. Go for it, man. Good luck to you, sir.
In true Drew Buster fashion, he showed up only an hour and a half later. We were peeking outside of the windows, watching Amber climb up into the truck, which I knew she would like, and away they went. It took me about 2 seconds to know that Amber was going to marry Drew. The minute Amber got into Drew's truck, the music Mark and Shelley raised Amber on was playing in the background, probably Tom Petty, and I knew this was off to a great start. I had my guard up as the best friend because I would never let anyone mistreat her. However, Drew, you have proved me wrong shortly after. The way you make her smile makes my heart happy, and I'm happy you are her husband.
You can turn around.
Oh my goodness, honey.
Honey! Oh.
Your letter is so amazing.
I heard you were pretty emotional. I struggled to read yours.
Really?
Yeah. Oh, honey, you look so handsome. You're crying.
Stop it. trying to be a man.
Are you ready?
I am ready to
Are
do
you
this.
nervous?
Not too bad.
And you and I break through the night.
I would be remiss if I didn't start with a brief story of the father-daughter relationship that Mark and Amber shared. She had him wrapped around her finger, no doubt about that. She told him everything. There was not one thing that this girl did not tell her daddy at all. And he loved it.
So, just to give everybody a little bit of context here, I wrote everybody who was important to Drew and I, our closest people, a letter, and I just felt that it wouldn't be right if I didn't write one for my dad too, so bear with me. Daddy, do you remember when you used to tease me, saying I should never change my name, because you said it just sounded too good to ever change it? Even if I got married, I should keep it as Decker. I knew you were joking, but sometimes I did like the idea of keeping it, to be honest. But today is my wedding, and it's time to say goodbye to my Decker name, your name. Today I'll get a new name, and I know it's one you'd be proud of for me to have. To say you would approve of Drew would be a drastic understatement. You would see so much of yourself in him as I do. I've realized that many of the things that I love about him remind me of you.
You have the same mannerisms as Mark did, and that made Amber feel complete, and I couldn't thank you enough for coming into her life and being the one that completes her. And you are a man that Mark would have been proud to call his son.
I wish the two of you could have met. Sometimes I forget that you didn't. Every day my heart aches that you are not here to enjoy this big, wonderful life with all of us.
And he would stand here today and tell you all how proud he is of her, the woman that she has become, and the love that she has found, and how great it is to celebrate, and how great it is to love and be loved.
Throughout my entire life, you and Mom showed me what a real love and marriage were supposed to be. One that took a lot of work. It wasn't always easy, but damn was it worth it. Watching the way the two of you loved one another was the best part of my childhood.
She sent me a picture of Drew working on a trailer in the distance, and she captioned it, "Gotta love a hard-working man." And at that moment, I had an incredible, amazing conversation with Mark. And he said, "This is it. This is him. This is the man that will make it so that we never have her to ourselves again. But also that she will never be alone. And guess what? She told me first."
Thank you for teaching me that life is meant to be spent with your lobster. Thank you for being the man who taught me what to look for and value in my husband. Thank you for teaching me to embrace all that comes with loving without reserve, no matter what outcomes may lie ahead. Thank you for being my best friend for my first 20 years. I'm happy to tell you I found my new best friend for the next 60 plus. I love you. I miss you. P.S. I think I like the name Amber Buster, and I know you would too.
And the best quote for the end, for you, the best thing to hold on to in this life is each other. And cheers to the bride and groom.
I consider myself so lucky to be marrying the most caring, selfless, loyal, hardworking, and of course handsome man I know. You are my favorite person in the whole world. You calm me when you walk into a room. The sound of your voice makes my heart flutter. And the warmth of your hug is my favorite place to be.
You changed me, into a better man. I've become more open, more loving, and a lot less grumpy.
You are truly the best part of my everyday, and I can't wait to wake up and choose each other for the rest of our lives. I hope to inspire you as you inspire me to be the best version of yourself and achieve your biggest dreams.
Hard. I promise to always be by your side. No matter the situation, I will always be there. You'll never feel alone.
I promise to love you through all the highs this beautiful life will bless us with, and stand with you as we face the lows that will bring us closer together. I can't wait to see the life we build together. It will be full of memories, successes, failures, love, losses, and all the in between. But it will all be perfect as long as we are together.
Drew and Amber, we all stand here with you today to hold you up in happiness. But in a couple of weeks, maybe a couple of months, maybe even a couple of years, real life is going to creep back in. You will need each other to face those challenges. You will need each other as partners, as equals, fiercely honest with one another, fiercely committed to one another. You have to be both honest and committed, because real love demands both, and a successful marriage demands foundation of real love.
Amber, I can't wait to spend the rest of my life with you. I'm excited for what the future holds. I love you forever and always.
Drew and Amber, after having proclaimed and the commitment to one another in the sight of these witnesses and myself, I am so happy to pronounce you husband and wife. Drew, you may kiss your bride, but not yet. I have to get out of the picture. Ladies and gentlemen, it is my greatest pleasure to present to you Mr. and Mrs. Buster.
Here comes the light now.